Take heed where you ramble, or too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside, where the new flowers grow. Well, he met in the springtime, the sun singing low. Two star-crossed lovers in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief. Well, they called her a beauty, they called him a thief. In the quiet of the evening, they'd steal away, where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed alright. In the sun-painted picture, and the day turned to night. Come up on the hillside, we'll have a time. If you'll bring the kisses, honey, I'll bring the wine. Keep your heart guarded, or too soon it'll fall. When one walks back home, honey, only one knows it all. Well, she walked up the hillside alone one day, and the heart is a hunter, always knows of its prey. And her father's old pistol hanging loose by her side. When she aimed once, she never shot twice. Well, the air was so still, and the sky was so blue. Before she could see them, the laughter she knew, she heard two shots ring out down in the town. There was three on the hillside, but only one headed down. I was just a baby, walked up the hillside, saw two mounds of clay. I'll always remember, and I'll never go back up the hillside where the new flowers grow. Back up the hillside where the new flowers grow.
Right, where were we? So, I want to fire that up. Fire that. Fire that to 1. And click that. Is that not giving me? There, that's better. Right, that's not working as well as what I expected it to work. Guessing that's running at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, it looks about it. Flipping hell, that made me jump. Flipping hell! Welcome back, Brian.
Holding on to the hand of self-destruction. I'm back to a place that left a long time.
Right.
Give me a sec, I'll smoke this cigarette. Aching body feels better still. What do you do?
I'm not 100% happy with the way this is using fertilizer. So, I don't know if you can see the dark lines it's leaving behind. That's what got missed last time.
Too much on your plate. When you need to escape.
Off to get a pizza.
Everything will be better when I find a way.
Living the high life, I see.
People leave, do they ever think about you? ask you when I see you again, my friend, what do you do when you pick up my guitar?
So, I'm hoping Precision Farming fixes this, because, yeah, I don't know if you can see the patches.
Everything'll be better when I find a way.
I'm not sure if this is using a lot more than what it should be. But we'll just have to wait and see how much further we get through.
What do you do when you pick up a guitar? Too much on your plate when you need to escape. Every little thing will be better when I find a way. What thought? Find a
At least this is kind of working how I expected it to. It's kind of a good thing.
holding on to the hand of self-destruction. Come back to play a long time. Jimmy said, smoke this cigarette. Making bodies better slow. What do you do? Pick up my guitar. Too much on your plate. Everything will be better when I find. People leave, do they ever think about you? What I'd say to that. I still wonder and I miss you. So I'll ask you, Steve, what do you do? Pick up my guitar.
The rate we're going through this shouldn't take us too long to get this covered. The rate we're going.
Everything will be better when I find a way.
But I missed a little bit. Yeah, you can see that there. So yeah, generically that's working.
What do you do?
Generically, right. Let's get the try and get the webcam back up.
Pick up a guitar.
Try and get the webcam loaded back up. There you go, chat. I'm back live. So if we can get this done in like 30-40 minutes. Plus we also got to keep it on the sale price. Where is it at the moment? Still set at 1214. So yeah. And that's kind of why I actually gonna try something. 2 seconds, chat. Actually gonna try something. Two seconds, chat. Just had a brainwave, but I can't get it situated how I want to get it situated. So 2 seconds. I have to sort that out at some point. There you go, chat. That's a little bit better. That's better. And now I'm sort of more centre, because before I wasn't. There's a tree, that. What that means is that's better. One last thing, and then that. Just got up in there. Right. Where's that price still? Okay. Will be a while before that price moves.
this to yourself. Stop what you're doing.
So that last soybean field, we don't need to put anything on. It's pretty much 100% already.
All your things when you're finally done. Call me up, sweet mama, we'll run. 'Cause
So there's not too much we need to do before the next barley run.
living in pain and fear as a wife. I said next time he hurts you, I'll know when. That time will be the last he ever hurt you.
Do some nice in-cab driving for a change. It then kind of works.
We all feel it too, we know you're hurt. I know some time will pass before you know it's real. I can't change the way you,
Yep.
but oh, what a way to live a life. Living in pain and fear as a wife. I said next time he hurts you, I'll know when. That time will be the last he ever hurts you again. Well, you can't wait till it's too late. How much longer will you take? Don't drown in what's around you, let it go. Won't you find your new surroundings with the man who loves you so? Man I know who'll treat you like you worth your weight in gold. 'Cause oh, what a way to spend a life. Living in pain and fear as a wife. I said next time he hurts you, I'll know. That time will be the last he ever hurt you again.
Hoping I can turn this in one. And yep.
Oh, I ain't gonna live like this no more. Most of my life been waging war. Till I found peace, I could've swore. What she did shook me to the core. And I ain't gonna live like that no more.
Still got rain on its way. But yeah. We're doing well.
Well, I ain't gonna
Doing well.
live like this no more. Trouble comes when the barmaid pours another for a man who should have found the door. Oh, when I get going, you can hear me roar. And you know I can't live like this no more. Oh, I ain't gonna live like this no more. settle the score. I ain't gonna live like this no more.
The thing is, when we do the harvest in November, that's what we're running up till now. The barley shouldn't take too long this year. We're running 11,000. What is our tank on our combine?
Lord, I ain't gonna live like this no more. I've been drinking till my body's so
10.
touched my bed.
So we haven't put any upgrades on it yet.
But I'ma get on my feet, get on my chores, get some things from the store. This old ship's coming back to shore, 'cause I ain't gonna live like this no more.
At least the last... Oh yeah, of course we've got one more soybean field after this, which is smaller than... might be the same... Yeah. Not sure exactly the difference. We'll put the row crop, we'll do the last two, put the row crops on, get them sprayed. And then I think we'll have a look how far crops in, but I reckon whole crop silage next game day, what I'm expecting. How are the cows doing? 1,000 litres. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to do a mix. Which isn't the end of the world. So the thing is, I want that on near enough 0. And as soon as it is bang 0, we need to get in. Sheep. Water. We got enough, okay. I never we got a tier. I wish there was a total mixed ration storage yard, because we could just mix a whole big load up. So I'm thinking of doing that. And just dumping it somewhere. We haven't really got a barn. Dump it, that's the issue. How's that looking for fertilizer? Yeah.
Y'all remember me? See, Mama told me we all bleed the same sun. Oh, prejudice and pride will make you change. Just always remember where you come from. 'Cause I know you were born to make a change. So I'm on my way. Yes, I'm leaving today. Are you right with me? Lord, living in the nightlife, but I got a fire that burns so bright.
I don't normally run into the trees. It's not often I do that. That's the first time it's actually gone out on me. We might actually find that the soybeans in precision farming, we might find soybeans don't actually need fertilizer. If that's the case, then I'll disable the chop straw mod, because if that is true, we just will not need to fertilise the soybean, and that would actually save us a hell of a lot of cash as well if soybeans don't need any fertiliser. I think I've missed bits. Yeah. Not as prominent as that gap there. Nice colour, actually. Yep. But you've got channel points you can use, Brian. That's why I did it. Because you've got both. I can add a whole load more channel points ones in if you want me to make it cheaper. I'm more than happy to do that. But in my mind, it's a split between both. You've still got the channel points ones as well. Right. Let's play the last run and then the headland. Yeah. I'm gonna have to probably go back down the inside lines. There's a couple of bits missed, just where it hasn't quite nailed. So we'll do that in a second. But that's only taken us like half an hour instead of what it normally takes us, which is amazing. And actually that wasn't, at 45 degrees, that wasn't actually that hard. And that running across at 45 degrees. Yeah, so there's bit. I wish you could have 500 litres of,
Man always had stories about the city life.
I wish you could add 500 litres in.
Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kind of miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated.
Right, that's saved.
Alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. Think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire
actually going well. We've got one more field to do after this. Only 6:30 in the evening, so we've still got a couple more hours game time to run through.
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me. She told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do.
I'm hoping it comes out that soybeans don't need anything. I'm hoping it comes out soybeans don't need anything.
She told me that things was gonna change. If I wanted her, I couldn't stay the same. So I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Yeah, everything she asked, I left in the past just to try to bring her joy. For the record, it can't be understated. All I've been domesticated. She told me to top off her Jeep, the one I bought her when I sold my old GT. And I bumped in to my good friend, and he asked me where the hell had I been. So I told him what she told me. If I didn't change, she was gonna leave. So I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Everything she asked, I left in the past just to try to bring her
I think I missed quite a bit on that one.
for the record, it can't be understated. I'm domesticated. But when I got home, she sat me down, said she wasn't happy and she wanted out.
I probably will put the REA mods on at some point.
Much love, long gone, baby, and it's all because I stopped going out on Friday nights. I stopped drinking with the boys. Everything she asked, I left in the past just to try to bring her joy.
Yeah, I'm happy the majority of the field's done.
It can't be understated. Lord, I've been domesticated. Lord, I've been domesticated. All I do is stay at home all damn day.
This top end can get completed. We don't run out of anything, which is going to be tight. That trailer's going to have to go somewhere. %, left. Could be enough just to complete the last couple of bits we've got. It needs to be completed. You can do this run 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 0. There you go. Because it doesn't need fertilizer to run. So we will get the fertilizer on this bottom field before we finish. We'll make life a little bit easier. That didn't do bad. We had enough. So, what was it? 3,000 litres or something we bought. I can't exactly remember off the top of my head. See, we got, we'll do the barley this year. Like, one field to go and then we're done. Actually gonna stop there like that and take a photograph. Probably from about there somewhere. I'm not going to fold these up, we should just be able to get through the back of here. Might have to drive up the field, but yeah. Should be able to do this without folding. And I want that on because I want to see what I'm doing.
Well, in my absence, I'll be surely missing you. I've been working every day, and I sure hope you love this too. I never gave you cause to doubt me. Hope you always think about me. And if you think I will find another.
Welcome in, Enzo. Remember, don't use caps locks.
I'll be back to fan the flame. It won't be long.
Now, do we start? Yeah, we'll start at the top and work our way back in. Yeah, how can I help you, Enzo? I want to have a look at something quickly. Yeah. So I reckon cut that next game day, whole crop it. Thank you. Much appreciated, Enzo.
Just in case they think I'm gone. Lord, I know I've done some evil in my time, but that don't mean there ain't no goodness in this evil heart of mine. And it don't mean that I can't see the light. So while I'm out here fighting,
I do love the dust it kicks up when you run over the line. And it just coats everything in white. They need to get some washing done on this afterwards.
I'll be back to fan the flame. It won't be long. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to. Then I'm home. Keep the home fire burning while I'm gone. Keep the home fire burning. Won't you keep it burning, honey, while I'm gone?
They might target plan or not getting the WCS started next game day. May. Depends on what happens with the silage. And everything else. At least we got a big headland up this top end. I've made sure of that. I was like, I don't want the sort of the same issues we had with the other fields. Kind of wanted to make sure we had a big enough headland. So 9 meters shouldn't be too difficult, is what I'm thinking. I love how tight this thing turns. I hope everyone's having a good evening tonight. And had a good week, being Friday. Kick the weekend off good. The stop heading isn't perfect, but it's fine.
Well, let's name that dragon that's under your bed. He'd be a lot less scary if his name was Fred. And I heard his favorite.
So we're running 215.
And his baby blue bike is parked up back
4-1. So we've still got a little bit to go to from the thing, but yeah.
fills it up with sweets. He puts up an umbrella to stay out of the heat. Later
Going on bad enough this song.
it's all
So I've stuck with a chap called Bo the Drifter tonight, and that's who all these songs are playing off. Bo the Drifter. So. Right, where are we? Nearly 7 o'clock. Okay, if we can get this field finished by 7, we can jump on the fertilising. And yeah, we got a couple of jobs to do, but we also need to buy the header for the yeah. You know what I might do for 2 seconds? Just literally 2 seconds. It's called speed. Got 2 of these to go down. Go. Been to do this for a little bit. I haven't bothered taking up the top end. Right. This will literally take 2 seconds. That will go how I want it to go. There's a tree there, Falcon.
Mr. Can we leave their seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see.
I might get some merch that says the Aussie Vulcan. That's but I feel happy now. We're up to 8 grand again. Brian, are you? If I have enough time tonight, I want to do something I've never ever done on Farm Sim before. I'm hoping I have enough time tonight. Whole crop silage. Dare I ask? Yeah, mate, I'm starting a farming fan account. I am thinking of doing a subathon end of August. Not end of August, end of April, sorry. My next week off, I'm thinking of doing a subathon. See if we get some people in. Yep. I thought. So my target will be probably. I'll set. I don't know how to actually set it up with the time remaining, etc. I've got to do some research about that. See if I can find somebody who's done one. But I'm thinking probably start at 3 hours, and every time we get a sub drop. Worst case scenario, I could be streaming for a week solid. Worst case scenario. But I don't think that'll happen. Because I think every sub dropped adds like an extra half an hour. Yeah. Fudge. Fudge means I need cash. Well, I've given you 2.5 weeks notice. Rodeo. What do you think of the music tonight? It's by a guy called Bob. Or Bo. No, hang on. It's a guy called Bo. Not bad for music. I said because it's DCMA, you've got to have copyright music, so I pay for Epidemic. And I haven't listened to this geezer for quite a while, so I thought I'd put him on tonight. Just run through all his songs. $20 subs, $100 US. Oh God, help me! Yeah, but you do know it, mate. If you do that, hang on, Brian. If you do that, you do know I could be streaming for nearly 24 hours. I was looking at the 50. How many is the 50? $250 US. Yeah, mate, you might need to get your money saved up. But I said any money that comes out of this will go back into the stream. So I want to get a proper webcam. So the two things I'm looking at is a proper webcam and a new set of headphones. They're my two priorities. Just between you, me and the gay post, because no one really else is in here. Are you going to pay me to? No? Because then I'm not making no money. The whole point of a subathon is to get subs and make some cash. I don't expect you to sub what's the word? To like put $300 into the channel. I do not expect that. To be honest with you, if I get 3-4 subs from different people out of it, I'll be more than happy. We've just got a cheer in the building. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Yadima or Yaddy? Yatti Dan? I'll get his name correct eventually. Thank you for those 50-bit cheers, mate. Really, really appreciate that. Yatti. Thank you very much for that. I hope you're having a good Friday night or Friday afternoon or Saturday morning or whatever you are. If that makes sense. Thank you for that, bud. Really appreciate that. Right. I reckon it's not the only thing that's going to delay us now. Wallet weaves in pain and agony for upcoming subathon. 2 PM here. Yeah, Yaddy, I was just saying, I've just got to check some stuff out. But I'm thinking of doing a subathon middle of April. Is what I'm thinking. And Brian has already consulted his bank manager. In fear. Right, chat, that has only taken us like an hour to do 2 fields with this. That's amazing. Considering how long it took us when we first started. Remember where we first... Brian, you don't remember this. Where I first started on this series was with a meter plough. Have I just missed a bit in that bottom corner? No. See, it's patchy in there, we've done it, and it's patchy all over. So I could spread a second batch of fert on here.
I was walking out one evening late, the moon was rising high.
Mind you, that's saying 100% on it. Yeah, 100% across the board. 98 there, 99. Yeah, I'm not going to refert this then, there's no point. Right, so yeah, we'll grab the fert machine, we'll change the tyres on this, wash everything, and go and grab the fert and put some fert on our fields. I reckon, I have a good feeling we'll start the WCS today.
Keep your money in your pocket, then the razor in your shoe.
I do love bonus stream. It's funny, I wasn't technically planning to be on till middle of next week actually. I still don't know what I'm doing next week. I've still got to work out my scheduling for next week. I think I'm on Thursday next week. I know my work schedule's sort of a bit all over the place next week. We are about to get rid of this silage pit in a minute as well. We are about to get rid of this silage pit in a minute. So I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. We're going to wash everything and put row crops on.
or they're bound to take your life. If you mind to ramble still, I'll tell you how to do. Keep your money in your pocket, boy, and the razor in your shoe. Well, I don't go downtown tonight. There's trouble on the rise. Bad men in the shadows is bound to take your life. If you mind to ramble still, I'll tell you how to do. Keep your money in your pocket, then a razor in your shoe. Keep your money in your pocket, son, and a razor in your shoe.
Need to get a stump grinder as well, but at the moment we haven't been able to afford the stump grinder. I want to sell this, but the one with 3,000 litres in it at some point, but it's just not come up on the mod hub and it's just not been cheap enough. I don't actually know what's on the store today. I'll have a quick check again in a second. Anything useful? Nope. Double check, but I think this is the maximum capacity we can have on it. I will just double check. Oh, it's not inside the trigger. So we are running the max. So right, we are going to do the big field first. Just get the big field up and out of the way. Actually, before we do that, let's put the 200 litres. I know exactly what we do. What are we on here? I'm going to just drop this. 50. Didn't mean to do that, I was just cruise control being on. Yeah, we're good. Right. Let's fill this up and then we'll head up the top barley field. Before we do that, we want to Which one is it? I can't remember the button. Like, what? Chat, my brain's really gone dead. Okay, I really don't know why I can't do that. Yeah, that's a mystery. I'll have to sort that out in a minute. I've just done it. I've just, like, automatically pressed the buttons. Control and Z, that's what I'm a numpty. So I could put tram lines in this big field, it wouldn't hurt, and it would look a little bit more natural having the trams lines in. Now we've got the proceed mod. Only problem with speed is getting the alignment right. It's great charging around the fields at 100 mile an hour, but if you haven't got your alignment right, it's just absolutely pointless.
Where the tall, tall pine trees grow, there live a preacher daughter and she knows how to jelly roll. And a papa wanna save my soul, but a sweet talking daughter, Lord, she loves to jelly roll.
So I reckon one more.
Yes, she
A couple of missed bits, like there's a little bit there. But yeah, this is going to be whole cut silage.
Well, I got a gal in old St. Louis, one in San Antonio. Come and get it while you can, for tomorrow I'll be gone. And my good gal sitting alone, she hollered her back, Daddy, Daddy, will you come in home? Won't you come on home?
Yeah, I reckon one more. It's not a bad map. You can see where I've put the road in.
When my gals in Mississippi get along,
The road there. And that's where I've just cut the grass. But yeah, this is going to become our grass field.
Hell, I love to watch them fall. Oh, the Mississippi woman, Lord, if they don't beat off.
How much should this take?
Oh, now,
9.
yes, they do. Well, I've been looking
1,000 litres on the dot.
as far
This is going to be tight.
I looking for the rounders and they're looking out for me. Oh, but why won't they let me be? I'm a high-stepping papa way down in Tennessee. Yes,
Let's go back and get some.
why don't they let me be? Well, she likes to say we shouldn't, but you know we always will. The hollers catch me if you can, runs up over the hill. Well, that's how she gets her thrill, saying that we shouldn't, but she knows we always will. Yeah, she always said we shouldn't, saying that we shouldn't, but she always will.
Yeah, it's just got a little bit of the bits that don't really include. Just done. I thought, you know what? Hey sheep, just driving through with my fertiliser spreader. Don't mind me. Sheep. There's our egg storage unit. Actually doesn't look too... It actually kind of fits in around the back of here quite well. I'm not even sure where I should be aiming, but this is why I've dropped it to 30. Just make it a little bit easier. Probably drop down one more, I reckon. Yeah. There you go, that's 100% fertilised, done, boom. Right. One, control Z, back 42 metres. Spin her around if I can find the spin button. There you go. Three to go. And we should have enough. Might have to go and grab a little bit more. We'll just see. The blue line's about at the right place, I think. I think the big sulky's the way to go. I got a feeling. That silage pit's about to be moved. That wasn't quite perfectly lined up. Oops. Okay, that's interesting.
straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy Beast is the spot. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine, drinking Tennessee whiskey and big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down, there's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time, in our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down, cheers to feeling alright. It's a hell of
We're down to 300 litres. Let's go and grab some more. Oh no, we'll grab a full bag. We'll do it with a full bag next time. I'm actually really pleased with how the time's going. So yeah, we could put, but I was just finding they were just not looking great on here. Yes, I did. If you look on my YouTube, I did one on the PS4, and then I did a survival series, which I didn't really finish. This is the furthest I've ever got on a survival series. I'll go and grab some more fertiliser. I was hoping I'd miss that tree. But I didn't, the reason I mainly went for this, because I knew on 19 I didn't really get into No Man's Land as well as I wanted to. And that's why I've put so much effort into doing this series. I think after today I'll be up nearly 190 hours. I think after today, and I said this to someone in a couple of streams ago. I'm just after 190 hours. I'm just starting to get where I want to be on here. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about that top gut, all that. As long as the bulk of the field's covered. Still rising, it hasn't dropped. Yeah, 191 now I'm in. And I start... What do you mean? Because Courseplay is out. It has been out for months. Because that's what I'm using as my field guides. Technically, but I've not had. The thing is, if you know how to report your development issues, they are very good at getting stuff sorted out. If you kind of know what you're doing with that. So it's technically development, but I would say where it is now is a stable version. I did 150, 160 hours on Ellengrat before I started on here. And I was using Courseplay through the whole of that. I literally used Courseplay the second week it came out. And I've had no issues. I will be adding Courseplay onto here. But because of the way I'm running the series, the two things I've got nowhere to have workers, so I've got nowhere for them to sleep. So I would want a trailer park for them to be in. And second thing is I've not had the budget for them. Yeah, well, on the latest version, right click, bang, you've got the interface. But I'll show you, I'll talk you through it in a second because I've got it installed on here for the custom fields. So I'll run you through it in a second. Because once you get used to the helper menu, it's a piece of cake. Right, what am I doing? Give me 2 seconds. Let me just get this field finished. And I'll run you, and then I'll run through. It's complicated to start with, but I picked it up quite easily. I know what you mean by the old 19 interface. I know exactly what you mean. I haven't actually checked to see Courseplay. So when I had on Ellingrat, I was checking daily for updates. And I got to the point where I was manually updating Courseplay myself. I might have missed a bit in that top corner. So I would love to see some more features coming out for... I would love to see Courseplay and GPS merged, so you can pull up the Courseplay map and you can follow the lines. I don't know how it would work. 1.7. I haven't looked for. I had looked the other day, but I don't know how long ago that was. I should be dropping down with variable spray rate, but I'm not bothered at the minute. I just want to get this smashed out. So how I'm running this series is 90% of my income is coming from chickens and soybeans. So chickens it should be when the 4th pen's up and running, fully capable, it'll be bringing in. Oh, we've missed a bit. Right about here somewhere. And I can't wait for precision farming so I can actually see what I'm doing. I was thinking about the tram lines mod. Considering I've nearly done 6 hours just field work today. I don't normally do this much field work, but it feels good. Right, are we happy? Nearly. Let's just try and run down this corner. Yeah, that'll do. I can't wait till our cows are fully running and I can get free fertiliser. Really not wait for that. Yeah, I'll show you the HUD in a second. Right. So, you go into the tractor icon, you click on the, it's useful if it's in the field, but you click on the tractor you want to use, and it's normally parked in the field you want to run. You create the job, you then go, okay, I can't because it's not, 2 seconds. Target position. So you want your target position to be in a field. There you go. And then, and it's not working. Why is it when I'm trying to do a demo, it's not working? Why is it when I'm trying to do a demo, it's not working? It's because I'm not in a field. Baby, just hold on. Right, so if I was in a field, you go create job, and you scroll through the list till it comes up with courseplay. Let me try turning the engine on, see if that's going to do anything. Nope, so I'm not in a field. Right, 2 seconds. Let me just put this away. Let me just drive to a field. That is away, good. Let me just drive to a field, 2 seconds. Yes. Right. I said this is the first time I've used it with custom fields. Right, now we're in a field. Okay, I've still got... Okay. I'm slightly confused. Okay, 2 seconds. This should not be happening. I used this earlier without an issue. Is it because I've got no implement attached? Is it because I've got no implement attached? It can't work out. Okay, this has slightly confused me. Because I've got no implement attached. If I had an implement attached, it probably would. But yeah, it's all from the interface. And then all your settings are natural from there. If you stick around and I end up running with an implement on later on, I'll show you. Right. So, what's next on my to-do list? Brian, thank you for that 19-bit cheer. Really, really appreciate it, bud. Right, what's next on my to-do list? So, I'm not going to roll because there's just no point rolling. Eat pie. Not a bad idea if I had some. So, I think... So, we've planted the soybeans. That's done. We fertilised the field. That's done. So, we've sown that, fertilised that. Now, cows. Right, I want to go find a wheel loader and find a bucket. Delete the straw.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore.
I will do some of this by hand and some of this with a tractor. Because these are all the small little 400s that are a pain in the rear end.
like the leaves when they fall. Well, let
Right, let's go and grab the wheel loader of the bucket.
the water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road.
Yeah, Brian, thank you for that cheer. And Yati, thank you for that as well. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when.
I knew getting this out of here is going to be a pain.
Well, let the pull of the
I knew getting this out of here would have been a pain.
sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pulled me home.
Might end up dropping this somewhere a little bit different.
Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt.
So I'm hoping this is going to be easier than what I try to do with the pallet forks.
The old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
Brake. Put your brakes on. Right. DVD. Yeah. Straight in.
My favorite song is playing in a Broadway bar. Then you walk in and you're all alone, the hottest in the room by far. And you look up and our eyes lock and my heart falls straight out of my chest, baby. Your lips and your sweet smile, let me kiss it till I die. For the
Let me try something. Really? That? Yeah. Well, that could have gone a lot worse.
Make plans, and God knows that I'm all about it. We're up high, never coming down, baby, just you and I. For the rest of our lives, yes, you and me were meant to be. For the rest
Hate small bales.
drop your guard and take a ride.
Unless you've got them in the auto stacker. It can be an absolute pain in the rear end. It's gonna be a done
When the sun's going down, no stars in the sky. I'ma head down the road.
This is a completely different challenge. I'm kind of enjoying.
Where the roll of the smoke, they pour beer and wine. Hearts break on the jukebox, where the neon stars shine. Where the neon stars shine, and the whiskey flows in the dark of the night. Nobody knows. We're hanging on a memory. We're hung out to dry, just doing our time. Where the neon stars shine, where the folks gathered round, they all look the same. They know my train, but can't remember my name. Ain't nobody listening. That suits me just fine. Oh, they wanna hear me cry. Where the neon stars shine, where the neon stars shine. Dark of the night, so nobody knows. Been hanging on a memory, and we're hung out to dry, just doing my time, where the neon stars shine.
They're actually working out quite well. I wouldn't recommend anyone to do this, but it's working out well.
Where the neon stars shine and the whiskey flows.
Whoever decided at Farm Sim to put small bells in the Farm Sim needs shooting. Why did I think this was a brilliant idea? Why did I ever think this was a good idea? Maybe if I put him in a silage bunker, because you're an Aussie. If I put him in a silage bunker, it may have worked. Oh no, it's definitely a job for an autoloader, don't get me wrong. The thing is, the one from FS19 with the autoloader that auto stacks them, puts them with a net, so you can literally chuck them. They're actually going to give out. So you can actually, so you don't have to do this. It's only because of the mod I downloaded, just so we have some straw bales, which you didn't actually need to use. I kind of, yeah. But, yeah, this is working, actually not, it's slow, but at least it's working. Right, I want to up the end. I'm going to actually throw that in. I wanna start the engine. I wanna actually pick it back up. It'd be okay if they emptied. It's because they don't always come out they don't always come out the pickup, you see. So you got to manually fling them out, which is not bad. The bucket idea of mine is working. Don't get me wrong. Right. I've got an idea. Let's try something. Let's try and just load this up. I know what would help is put these in a silage pit. I'd have a silage pit because then you got the wall to run up against. Oh, I went straight for the flipping top. Right, I think that is full. What I'm going with. Yep. Still plenty of room in there, I think. Right. Think that'll probably try and stack these now in here a little bit better, just so we can move. Right, so that one just dropped out. Yeah. It's not the worst job I've had to deal with. Yeah, tell me about it. They are when they're not all wrapped up. If you can get them wrapped, they're fine. All making sure they all go in the bucket as well. We're actually halfway through this stack. It's not actually doing too bad. We've got one dropped here. Got one drop there. One drop there. Right. Go on, from the back. Boom. From the back. Boom. Right, I think this is nearly full. That's what I'm going with. I think there's a way to keep this overloading. So I gotta do it per bale. Yeah, so I'm playing on hard difficulty, no leasing allowed whatsoever, and I've broken my loan rule. So the loans were originally no loans, but I'm loaning for leased equipment only. Technically, it's meant to be within our budget of what we get per year. That went out the window because, yeah, that rule stayed with us till about season 18 or year 18. Fine, Brian. How far are we in with the straw? Nearly there. Okay. Right, there you go, we're full. So. We'll take this back down. We'll take this back down and try and fill this up. Yeah, well, this is where I got the barns from. The map, that map looks amazing. I saw a Let's Play on YouTube, and that's kind of what I've decided to try and build this farm off. That's why I've kind of stuck with the Elk Creek stuff. Just for that reason. Okay, this is going to be a pain. More than one way to skin a cat. The only problem is this bucket doesn't empty properly. That's the only thing I hate about this bucket. I love No Man's Land. It's a good place to prove out your equipment and technique. Yeah. I started this map with... So, I messed up... If you... all of it's on YouTube, by the way. But I messed up the first 4 seasons. So, technically, what I was aiming to do was minimum forestry as possible. Get some chickens... and use the chickens to buy our starting equipment. So my starting equipment cost me 40 grand. A 20 grand combine, a cheap 80 horsepower MTZ tractor thing. What else did we have on here? And then I just ran, so I ran like 5 seasons or something with just a meter plow. A meter plow, 3 fields, and a combine. And that was it. And the only reason I'm where I am is 2 things. One of the modders called Missy B has basically became a youth sales rep for me on here. Be a roleplay. So every now and again she'll say to me, what do I need? And she'll go and edit edit the sales XML. So I'm using that kind of like a roleplay situation. That kind of makes sense. Not everything's come from that. This wheel loader didn't come from it. That didn't come from it. And that didn't come from it. But I got to about season 18. And I kind of went, right, we need to start getting some loans on here. And the idea was to have the loan and pay it back within the year. And then, yeah, kind of stuff happened. But... I'm not too worried, just because, to be honest, I'm kind of glad. It wasn't getting boring. It was just taking forever to do stuff. Like, with the size of what we got now, like, I was running a 4 meter seeder for crying out loud for about 160 hours or something on here, and it was taking me like to do them soybean fields over the back 6 hours. 3 hours to plant, 3 hours to cultivate. So I've been there. And I'm getting to the point now where the equipment I've got is about the right size. It's just these are taking the biscuit. So yeah, so we've got like the stuff that's come up and used. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm only taking stuff out of used that we need. So when this wheel loader came out, someone said to me, why do I need a wheel loader and a telehandler? And I went, because they're both for different jobs. They're both for completely different jobs. Like... The last thing I need, equipment-wise, apart from upgrading old stuff or repairing old stuff, the last thing that I could do with having on here is, I need to get, we got the slurry spreader. I just need to get the, come on, up you get. I just need to get the top of the slurry spreader. The actual implement. That's just gone wrong. I wasn't meant to do that, chat. Where are we, 8 o'clock? I've done 2.5. Okay, we'll give it another hour. We'll try and get the minimum done. So I'm now running a finance scheme of here. I think I'm running nearly £200,000 a year in income on here now. Well, that went really well. Shove that back in. Shove that back in there. Right. We're halfway there. We're actually getting this absolute mound tidied. No, wrong button. What I want is that. There you go. So the thing is, I keep changing my mind with the yard. I've changed that yard so many times, it's unbelievable. Just because as I get equipment and stuff, it needs to sort of grow with the farm. But I was like talking to someone the other day, a streamer, and he said he would never be able to do a hardcore survival challenge. Like, I personally feel 190 hours in, I've only just started to actually make some headroom on here. With the equipment we've got, what I've got now, this is like someone walking in for a fresh save. Like, with the size of equipment we've got. I said all we need now is a right, let's just try something. Is that gonna work? Just about. We want these just over there. Right, they'll probably be there for the next year because I doubt we'll go through this much straw. It'll take a while to clear what we've got. Right, I want to try something. I want to put that on the floor. I'll do some tidying. There you go. Right, I want to just tilt this up. Like that. It's not the best situation in the world, but it works. Right, this will be the last bucket, and then I'm going to run that feed right down, and we're going to put a mix in, and then we'll see where we go with the time. I'll put some more music back on in a minute, chat. Right. Put this in and just see how it looks. Compared to how big this pile was when we started, it's actually looking semi-tidy now. We might actually just be able to ram this full. What I'm thinking. Come on. Go, we're up. Right. Slide as much as we can into that bottom end as possible. Right. We actually get any shifted. That Wait. Wow, that was close to falling off the edge. And we did just fall off the edge. Just about to say, chat, we're just about to fall off the edge and bang. What do I go and do? Fall off the edge. Right, how's that looking? So, what you're about to see, I'm hoping to start this stream. I said to someone that I'm planning to do 800,000 litres of whole crop silage on my own with no helpers. Because I'm crazy. So, but I'm trying to limit the amount of grass work I do on here as much as I can, because I was doing like like 1 million litres a year on Ellengrat, just because of the way I had the series set up. And I personally didn't want to go that route, in all honesty. So, we got the Chrome massive baler. So, long term, I plan to go into, what do you call it? I plan to go into, fermenters and dryers. So you just cut grass and put them in fermenters and dryers. But I'm hoping to get 800,000 litres of whole crop is my target. I may or may not get there. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Right, I reckon that's almost full. Personally, chat, I reckon last bucket load, and then we're going to call that. And then we're going to go feed them. This can go back in the shed so they need it. I just loaded this up just to save some time. And just to tidy up this pile a little bit. Right, that's nearly full. Right, where did that one that goes that spilt? Okay, I've lost it. Right. Just chucking a few more in by hand. Right. That's a nice full straw trailer. So we'll get this wheel loader back down the yard. So at the moment we'll just park it here. Actually, something that does my head in. I used to be a forklift driver. Leave your implements on the floor, not in the air, please, chat. Right, let me just bang some more music back on for a minute. Let me just throw anything on for a minute. I literally just mean anything. Right. The plan is to try and have everything natural on here. Yeah, that came out of the mod hub today. So this end of the yard is kind of more brick, concrete, and then the other end is more metal and timber. I've kind of tried to split the yard in that way. I need to get rid of that right click thing. I need to actually deactivate that. I just keep forgetting. Like, if you've been on the Elk Creek map, you'll know everything I've got here is from that map. I haven't had money, but we need to put... I want to put 2 barns in like this. So I want one to be straw. As I expected, I lit the wall. I had a feeling that would happen. Yes, we need to get a stump grinder, but I haven't been able to justify getting one just yet. Yeah, that's back under cover. Right, mixer. So I am going to do a little bit of cheating just quickly. Just because, and you'll see what I mean in 2 seconds when we go around there. I don't know how many bells there are down there. I've got to have a look. We are not putting the mixture in here yet. You know, the additive. So, we want to take this up to our silage pit. And the silage pit, how I created the silage originally was hilarious. I did it off a wheel loader. I went around the grass and just collected it up off the wheel loader. Right. Bit of unrealism, but should be a couple of bales of hay down here. I'm about to go pick up. Just dump in. I know it's a bit unrealistic what I'm doing, but YOLO. That was a good shot. Right, so what is this? Not 18,000 litres in here? It should be enough. So 18 should do it. We want that on. How is... Yeah. I'm waiting for that to drop. While I'm also waiting for that to do whatever it's doing with. So we're at 18,000 litres. So now we go grab that wheel loader. This silage pit will be moving. So just so I didn't spend any money, we just bought them hay just to get it over and done with. We've been buying TMR for them for the last couple of days. I was like, let's just put 18,000 litres in, just get it over and done with. Right, let's open this baby up. There you go. Beautiful bit of silage. So whatever we don't have, we'll be putting into a storage pit at some point. That's the edge of the silo there. We need to get a high dump bucket. We need to get a high dump bucket. We seriously need to get a high dump bucket. So I think that'd be one of our to-do lists, is get a high dump bucket. How much is this bucket worth? $2,572. And the high dump. I will be editing the high dump to make 8,000 litres. Silage full's what we really want. 10,000. 15. So no brainer getting that. We just can't justify it. Right, how many litres? One more bucket load and we'll see where we are. I want to put more silage and hay in it. Yeah, there is, but it's come down to money. There's quite a lot of them out. I'll show you the one I've got at the moment installed. I've got the one I want. The problem is it won't fit in with the mat. And I'm hoping you'll see what I mean by when I show you it. I've got to hide it. It's too... I'm trying to avoid industrialness. That looks way too industrial for this mat. It's only 40,000. So, I have an idea and I have a plan. I just haven't got the money for it to do it. It's like... Because you know kind of how I've gone with kind of this and this. It's like I wanted to put these in, but they just wouldn't look right. I've been running with that shed for quite a long time, but it just doesn't. And that's kind of like not many people would understand. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. It's like the fact, it's like the production buildings. None of the, so I'm planning to do, by the shop, I'm planning to put a town in. But to be honest with you, if I only have to do, I probably will go down the road of stations. It'd be easier. This silage pit, after we've emptied, once we filled this up, we're emptying this silage pit and moving it. But yeah, definitely could do with a high dump bucket. Okay, why are you not... You're not full, are you? 43%. That should be TMR. Yeah. Still got way too much hay in there, though. There you go. It's going to take a little while to empty. I have got an idea. There you go. I might try something in a minute. got an idea. I don't want to run over the barley. That's the only thing I don't want to do. We're 75% full. I've got a few other mixers that are part of the Bavar, whatever pack it's called. So I've got a few other mods. But that's the one that came out the other day. I'll show you the others in a second that I've got. If I can get this in the position. Right. Don't want to run the barley over. I want that there. Because I've got a few others apart from that pack. So, I've got... So, part of this pack, it comes with a... You got a hayloft. You've got a fermenting silo. To make the TMR. Or to make silage, I think. It ferments grass, hay. Because that would actually go, give or take, next to that one. Yeah, because that mixes, yeah, it'd be that one. And I would actually have that. Like there. So that would mix. That's a fermenting silo to make your silage. You got another mixer there that would actually probably fit kind of up on here. But yeah, you got a fermenting silo that would actually probably fit here. I've made my own grass dryer. Got a chemical plant. See, this is a grass dryer that I found, but again, it's too industrial. So, there's stuff out there. It's also finding the place where they should go. That's kind of the other thing as well. So I'm trying to keep the forestry natural look of this map. Is that even going to work? I'm hoping this works. Yes, it does. I am a genius. The amount of things I've done on this map to get over problems is ridiculous. There you go. Just got to make sure we keep it within balance. Do with probably putting a straw bale in. Let's go and drop a straw bale in. So we'll go part this back. And we'll go and see how a straw bale goes in it. How much, before we do, how much litres have we got left in there? 38,000. Yeah, let's go drop straw bale in. I don't know if I've got any bale forks for the wheel loader. No, I haven't. Right. I know what we do, chat. Why didn't I think about this in the first place? You know exactly what I'm planning to do, don't you, chat? Can't be bothered to bring both down there. So we'll actually count them in. So 4 bales is 1,600 litres. Or is it 12? My brain's gone. We'll count it together, chat. We'll work this one out together. Right. So. That's 4. That's 8. That's 12. That's 16. That's 20. That should be 24. 28. 3,200. Yeah, no, milk has dropped off. Eggs are the best. Without productions, eggs. Even though I'm having to use 24,000 litres of barley per pen because I've got 360 chickens, I'm getting back 160 grand a year, I think. Is what I've worked it out to be, if I've got my calculation right in my head there. And then sheep with the factories going into sheep with the factories clothing. That's what the eggs are going to go pay for this year, is the clothing factory. I'm going to put it down by the shop because I don't want anything industrial up this end. Right, one more. Hopefully that'll be enough straw. What I'm hoping for. Should be about 4,000 or 5,000 litres, I reckon. Someone said to me 80 cows should be enough to get as much manure that I need off here as possible. So I'm going to have a go with the 80 cows. Yes. So 19, I went trees and silage. Is how I kind of ran. But I didn't want to go that route. So I've cut quite a lot of trees down by the shop in the starting episode. And I've tried to keep the tree cutting over here to a minimum. Apart from yesterday morning, I did 4 hours worth. Just because I needed to. Just to bring in a little bit of extra dough. Now, I don't recommend anyone to do what I'm about to do. Never jump inside your wagon. If I can even jump inside said wagon. Yeah, as I expected. I'm inside the chopper plates. Right, it's not quite going as well. Safety third. Safety first. Yeah, never do this in real life, chat. Right. Let's try and work on a safe. And there's the rain. As predicted. Right, how full are we? Are we still within tolerance? Yep. And we're 95% full. Brilliant. Right, hopefully I can get the remainder of this out. Without too many issues. Right, where are we on the spectrum of... Yeah, 98, so one bale should do it. Right, and then one or two things are going to happen. We now... So we're still waiting for the wall to become best price. That's why I kind of been working through the day. Just waiting for that wall to get its best price. So... Let's try and shift this silage. Because we want to get rid of this pit ASAP. So what the plan is, we're just going to push this up the end there and deal with it in a minute. Yeah, no, exactly. I've tried to keep the pathways... I've tried to keep the pathways and the trees as Alien Jim intended them to be. But then with the new FS22 trees, as you see all around you, I've tried to incorporate them as well. I haven't just stuck with the pines because they look too forestry for an exciting map, if that kind of makes sense. So, I don't know how many bucket loads this is going to take. So, because that's the thing, every year this farm evolves. Like, I've still got a few, like today, we've changed the silo and put a different silo in. I can't wait for, I reckon within the next 5 seasons, we should actually be saving money, not spending it. Because by then, everything should be bought. So, I said, we're spending, I think, I worked out it's about 100 and... There's a lot of silage here still. I think it's up... So, with the land... Yeah, so this year's eggs harvest... Plus the massive soybean harvest... Or sale... will buy us the factory for the clothing and the tailor shop. And then we can start looking at expanding the farm with the animals. We can start looking at getting our target cows in and our 2 more sheep pens. Using a buck rake would be easier, but... Yeah. It's 4,000 litres at a time, so it's not taking that long. Now, if I had a shed, this should be put into a shed. We don't have a shed, so just pretend there's a tarpaulin thrown over it. I've done some realism research in whole crop silage, so that's why it's been cut next game day. Because you want it cut just before it finishes growing. There you go. But yeah, this was... is there a milling machine out for 22 yet? Nope. Not that I've seen, but I know Maize Plus is in the process of being... not created, but in the process of being done. I'm hoping by the summer, Maize Plus be out. Because that may tempt me onto a Maize Plus map. Because what I might do is jump from here onto a Maize Plus map. So I might sell everything we've got. Literally everything. And then work out how much money we have in the end. And then start a new map with said money. But kind of with the same rules. No leasing. Because I think it'd be too hard for me to put my own Maize Plus on here. I can put the features of Maize Plus on. And if we make enough money, we can actually buy the stuff to make Maize Plus work. So I will have a look, put it on. But I think, for me, this is the furthest I've ever got with a survival challenge. And when I think, I'm realistically thinking the next 3 seasons, once they're out of the way, I can actually see light at the end of the tunnel. But I reckon we're still looking at probably about another 30, 40 hours before we get there. Yeah, it's fine.
Come all you young rounders, story I'll tell. Promise of heaven and the warning of hell.
As I've actually nearly driven into the barley crop, actually.
Too soon you will go way up on the hill where the new flowers grow. Well, he met in the springtime,
How low are they?
sun sang low. Two
753, not low enough.
in the still melting snow, where the loving was easy and the courting was brief. Well, they called her a beauty, called him a thief, and folks called it wrong, but hell, it seemed alright in the sun-painted picture. And the day turned to night. Come up on the hillside. You'll bring the kisses, honey. I'll bring the wine. Keep your heart guarded. Too soon it'll fall. When one walks back home, one goes along. Well, she walked up the hillside on one day. And the heart is a hunter, always knows of its prey. And her father's old pistol hanging loose by her side. When she aimed once, she never shot twice. Well, the air was so sweet, the sky was so blue, before she could see them. After she heard two shots ring out down. There was three on the hillside, only one headed down. I was just a baby.
Right, let's move this out of the way and then delete this. We'll get probably £500 back, but at least that's better than nothing. We'll see how it looks when it's gone. Yeah. £1,000 back, which is still better than I expected. That gives enough, just, nope, level. We'll put the 1,000 back in a minute. Because I want to just, yeah. We'll put 1,500 quid back in because of just how expensive stuff is just to do what I've just done. We'll put 1,500 back in. Because we're not made of money. That looks a little bit more natural now. I know we've deleted a little bit of crop, but that's fine. Right, we'll get this back in the barn. Definitely think this could be sold and a high dump bought. So we'll switch that. It's 15 grand for the high dump, but I think it'd be worth buying it. I will want that to be put to 8,000 litres though. It's kind of like a no-brainer. Right. When we kind of do harvesting, we will be manually pulling the header. The head of the drum down, the lamb down. Yeah, I can't speak English. Right. We are going to get the whole crop silage done today, but at least we've got everything else done. So it's 99%, which I'm happy with. So let's get this pulled out. We can get this backed in the shed. I don't want to put it in just yet. I want to wait for it to go down to 0. How tight this is getting this in here. Let's see if that's actually in the right place. Trigger should be on the right. Not sure which way the tip side should be. Tip side left or tip side right? Facing that way, so it should be tip side right. Not exactly sure where the trigger box is. I don't think we're quite in the trigger box. There, and there we are. Right, so that off. Right. Now we're gonna skip an hour. I'm gonna save. 217. Now it's got the down arrow. Okay, 217 was the best price. The hell? Okay, I've never had that before. I literally just quit and it just crashed. Let's hope that's not corrupted. That was a bit worrying. That was really worrying. But yeah. So 217 is the best price. I want to run the time down. Double check it's still 217. They're fine, we've still got a long way to go with them. 217. So make a note of that. Well, 12217. Too many numbers. Right. 1217. So not quite as good as last year, but still goodish. Right, we don't want to deal with that just yet. All that. I want that. And the reason is we're going to take this up with this, because then we can realistically collect the other stuff up there, but we can do that later. Or we can come back with it, because I want to get the whole crop silage started. We need to bring the header trailer down anyway. So right, let's just see if this works. Should do if I can get my steering correct. This should work to a T. It means then I can get the pallets we've got up there, the header trailer. Use this as a header trailer. That does, yeah, it does, good. That's what I wanted to hear, was the solid click. Right, that can go up. 998. Nearly a full pallet. But it doesn't like going backwards. Does not like going backwards. What's the most powerful? Where are we in the list of tellies anyway? Like, where are we in the list of telehandlers? So we've got 141 horses. So yeah, kind of one of the best telehandlers going. And it still struggles. So at least we'll get to start the whole crop silage today. I want to just do one pass. All I want to do. So this time in game next year, this will be going to the factories. We'll only have 4 or 5 on board. I know I shouldn't do, but I am, just for speed, going to throw all this on here. And you'll see what I mean when I get up. Still got some trees up here we haven't touched, because we haven't needed to. I will buy this area to our left. I will buy 55 and replant a whole load of trees up on here. So we've taken a hell of a lot out of this area up here. Still got the square bale stacker we needed as well for this big straw, because we got a lot of straw coming in. Uh, 24,337. That'll do, mate. 24,337. So roughly about the same amount as last year, which is good. Right. So we just got one pallet and a header trailer to throw on here. I think that's all we got to do. Yeah, we just got some herbicide to throw on and a header So, grab this, run that there, and then we want. So you got the corn head for 8,000, or you got that. Alright, we can always get that later, you see. It's only 4 meters. That's 5 meter. The in-game corn headers, which would work, are 9 meters. You can buy a 9-meter header, and that will be the upgrade we'll be looking at. I think that'll be the only thing we're looking at next, upgrades wise. Still got 27 in the bank, which is amazing. We're about to lose 15 of that in 2 seconds. So the next job we're about to do is put a silage pit in. So we've got 1,000 litres on board, which is good, plus the header trailer. So this is the first time I would have ever done this. So we will, before we call the stream tonight, we will give this a whirl and see what exactly happens. But I want to put the silage pit in first. So we are just going to do the first run. So I got my goal done for today. Of course, we got to go to May before we can do it. So we'll do that, but we'll get up in the field ready and then we'll go to... Oh no, so we'll drop this off, bring the stuff round and then go to May. So I think we're okay to run the May. We'll just make sure... We just got one job to do before we run the May. And that's just run the pit out. So first time we've actually used, we've had this combine sat here we've had this harvester sat here for a long time. We've not actually used it yet. So this is going to take, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes 3-4 hours. Game time. With a 5-meter header with no GPS. This is going to be interesting to say the least. Right, first thing we're going to do is stick a silage pit down. Productions, silos, 15. There you go. I don't think them trees are on the outside floating. Right. We then want to... See what I mean by you have to do little things. this here that's causing the issue. There you go. Now it should work. No, it hasn't. Okay. Okay. Still not doing what I want it to do. That's better. Has that done it? Let's try that now. Yeah, that's done it. Because it was that corner that was bugging me. Right, landscaping, painting, sculpting, soften. There you go, there's our silage pit in. We will need a tractor and the wheel loader. That's kind of like two things we do need. So I'm hoping this hooks up on the end of here. No, it needs a PTO, but I'm hoping this hooks up and this works. Okay, it hooks. That's number one confirmed. Pipes and stuff I'm unsure about. It pulls without any issue. So, try that button. So, trying to... No header attached, okay. Okay, so that ups and... So yeah, we don't want it that way. I need to really get rid of that because I started doing me head in. We want it like that. So let's see if it moves with the header.
So let's shoot up this town. Let's run through the night. Take down that boat. Lead a runaway life. Where the blue waters flow. Oh, this is the place.
don't know if I need to connect. See if it's actually got manual attach. Look at that, it's got manual attach. Behind me. Right, let's see if this actually works. So then we need to grab the fence trailer. We're not doing this all tonight.
We might get ourselves lost. We may never be found. If ever
Okay.
that day
So that's not cutting at the moment. We aren't. That is not. That hasn't started cutting yet. So let's go. Okay, we've still got a couple of bits to sort out. I really just want to get this done before I log off tonight.
to make my last stand, I'm gonna dust it off.
Oh yeah, I know what to do.
Hands, black blizzard coming. Old man keep running. You better get out while you can.
Come on, go through the door. Thank you.
Let him
Right, want that off. What I want to do.
so to up and leave this town. Head out west, they say, maybe California. Leave this dead land behind. So long, Oklahoma. I think they said farewell to me. Sleep beneath
Yeah, there's the barn lights. Come on.
California, dreaming of that old used to be.
It's flipping bright in here with the barn lights on. You worked out what I'm doing yet, chat? So 11 o'clock should do it.
I'm going back up until I can't stand.
Nope.
Gonna cut it down.
Let's try midnight. So you use about 30 litres an hour.
Tall timber falling,
16 months.
hear Tulsa calling.
There you go, that should be empty.
Won't you come back when you can?
Yep.
So long, Oklahoma. I think they said farewell to thee. Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be.
Is that full? Yep. Okay. Just leave this here. So what I then want to do is run up, go to 5 AM. Just fast forward the time in the cabin to 5 o'clock in the morning. Just make life a little bit easier. And then I want to see if we can cut. We should be able to cut. Can we whole crop barley? I know I'm being really stupid here. Yeah, wheat barley. Grass, sunflower, soybeans, oat, canola. I was about to say. Right, 5 AM. I really want to get this done. Perfect merch idea. You're facing a dingo next to you on a t-shirt. Not bad. Right, I'm praying this works. We should be one away from fully harvesting, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, that's weird. That should be working. Right, let's hope. So we're basically going to skip straight to June. But I've got a couple of bits before we do that. Yeah, I will do. I'm not sure when I'm on next. I'm trying to... I should have been off here at 9. I just want to get this done tonight. I kind of given up caring about time at the minute. I'm kind of annoyed this hasn't worked. Yeah, that's fine, mate. I'll speak to you soon. I'll see you soon. Have a good day at work, bruv. I'm kind of peed off in a minute. I don't want to do what I'm about to do. There's only one way to see if my theory's working. Right, they're fine. They're fine. This is going to be a pain. Oh, I'm not about to do it. I'm not doing anything I regret, trust me. We'll sort these out later. Because if this isn't doing what I'm going to want it to do, it means we've got a double cut ahead of ourselves. Right, let's go check the sheep. Skip the next game day. Because the thing is, we can always sort out the sheep before we cut. That ain't the issue. Yeah, they're going to run out of water before next game day. This is going to be a pain. We'll save. So I can always come back to this game day. Working. It is working. So at least we know this works. So we'll get up here and just whiz this inside line out, and we'll call it in about 3 minutes. So this doesn't do green cut. Which is fine. So it still chops everything. This doesn't quite work like the Stalk Buster. To be honest, once we've got our target, we can actually cut this with the combine. Probably never thought you'll see this in this day and age, would you? Still firing it in, but it's not. Yeah. You see the animation issue. gonna just do one thing quickly. I'm just gonna get round this bottom corner, but I'm just gonna turn something off. It's really gonna bug me, courseplay. Still don't know what that does. See, that's running as effective as it should be. So that opens up that there. Bet you never thought you'll see this in a million years. Okay, so it does sort of move on its own axis. Okay, so we'll stop that there. Back it off. That does actually work really well. Right, let's grab Landini, bring the Landini down. As you know, because the other one's faster. So we'll bring the Landini and park it up. We'll grab the other one. I'm calling that a night chat. Just going to do some moving around, so that can go in here. I want to grab this. Use this for my run. We're going to do some setup work for next time. I didn't know where to park, so that's why I've done what I've just done. I don't know what other forest trailers we've got. Right. Let's just check the animals. We kind of panicked. Ah, reproduction 10%, which is good. So yeah, they've got enough. Yep, so they're good. They're fine. So their health has dropped. We don't know what's going on with these. So, any decent ages? This one up here, 18 months. So they've got enough stuff, so yep. Let's go and just run down by the pens. Yeah. So we'll have to do some work with these. That's fine. These are just finishing up. Need 4 hours over, that's fine. Right, that'll do. Right.